Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Rogues Gallery, where we play some roguelikes. That's about the long and short of it. So, last time we played VoidWar, I'm still running the demo version. I think the full version comes out 2 days me recording this, so I may actually post this on the day it does the full release. But yeah, essentially I was kind of like halfway through. The first run took like quite a while. I had a first look at this a week or two ago. If you're not familiar with VoidWar, it's like a Warhammer 40,000 FTL, faster than light direct clone, I'll call it. Great support on that video too. Thanks for everybody who checked it out. But yeah, it's just a skinned FTL. It's cool. It's fun. It feels almost exactly like FTL with just some new weapons and some other stuff, some new mechanics, but derivative nonetheless. Anyways, I didn't want to leave that run hanging. We were doing really good, and I thought, hey, this is a rogue. We didn't finish the video in the first look, so why not just throw the last half of this run into the Rogues Gallery series. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to finish up that run. So I'll link to, we'll call it part one of the video, which was a first look. In the description, you can check that out if you like to. But other than that, let's resume where we were. All right, let's get a little reacquainted here. I think I call it the Stargate. One question that came up in the comments, and I thought about this too, is I don't believe there is there's no fleet chasing you in this game, like an FTL or like a fog. I'm assuming it's because you're only going left to right? In FTL, you kind of go, you can go like here, and then you can go back, and you can go this, that, the other. I'm pretty sure you can only go to the right, but we'll test it out here in a second. Anyways, we were doing pretty good on this run. Ship's looking like bomb diggity. We got some good weapons on our crew. Our commander's still healthy. We got a couple of husks to help us out. Our two enforcers are still like out of control murder men. But yeah, we're like maxed out pretty much all around, so I'm hoping we can keep this run going, because it really was like super good. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're gonna definitely machine shrine. Might as well check it out. I don't know if it matters if we're actually like an Imperial, part of the Imperial cult, rather, you know. You detect an Imperial ship under attack by a Death Cult monitor. We can attack the Death Cult monitor. This may have been a mistake. Gorgothian Destroyer. This thing looks insane. Let's pause for a second. Holy crap. Alright. We actually need to upgrade our sensors. So we cannot see what's going on in the ship. So what do they got? They got a weapons bay. What is this? That's just their sensors. Life support. Weapons bay. Okay. We want to... I think we're going to mag pulse the shields, because they do have 2 shields. Let's shoot the rest at their weapons. We'll launch a missile at their life support. How about that? We'll let her rip. Friendly crew gains plus 3 DPS when fighting a vacuum. I still don't really understand what exactly that means, but holy cow. That was a lot of guns. We definitely need to... Okay. We need to... Okay, life support got hit. That's pretty good. Their shields are down. We definitely want to... Alright. We need to reload here. And we need to set auto fire. Weapons are being repaired. Okay, we're going to set that to auto fire. We got 20 missiles. We need that weapons bay taken out immediately, because this thing is firing like a crazy person. Okay, there we go. Weapons are stunned. I'm reticent to go in there. I have no idea what's going on. They're jamming our sensors. because they have a higher sensor strength. Interesting. Yeah, let's just, Oh, I see we gotta turn the weapons back on after we've repaired it. That's interesting. We're doing okay. Shields are holding up. 3 shields are definitely doing us a solid right here. We are wasting a lot of missiles, though. There we go. Got a couple of shots in. Okay, there's their ship. Now we can see. I probably should have shot their sensors. So they got Husk, 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 and a Death Knight. That is extremely interesting. Let's change the mag pulse to this room, I guess, for now. We're just going to aim everything at weapons. I'm guessing that was the Death Knight's extinguish ability, if you read that tooltip really quick. This is, like, not a... This is super intense. We are definitely losing a lot. A lot of missiles on this. It's, like, really the only thing that's getting through. We may need to time our weapons a bit better. Alright, let's do... now. There we go. Okay, beautiful. A little bit of timing that came out better. We're gonna keep this on... Go. Just need one more hit. One more hit. There we go. Perfect. All right, that wasted 7 missiles, which was not good, but we didn't lose a lot of health strength. We got 62 scrap back, which is pretty nice. After dispatching the enemy, you turn your attention back to the Imperial vessel. Unfortunately, it's nowhere to be found. It must have escaped. All right, let's take a look at our systems here. Let's bump our sensor up 1 strength just so that doesn't happen again. I don't think we can repair on our own, right? No, I don't think so. Let's see. Nothing really... 4 shield barriers, I guess, would be sick. 2 charges per jump. That's interesting. Though we haven't really needed that thus far. We're just going to hold on to our scrap for now because we are coming up upon a mechanic shortly. I never noticed how crazy this music is either in the background. So let's see. Can we turn back around? Nope, we cannot. So that probably explains that. Our battle cathedral moves on. I didn't realize I took damage. There is a monument to the machine god here. It bristles with arcane circuitry and ghostly data streams. You make your way inside and locate an active terminal. Not going to pledge ourselves to the machine god. I'm just curious if we got some other sort of thing there. What do we need next? Crew contracts, psychomancy and consumables, system modules and equipment. I think we just want system... Well... Oh, sick. 8 missiles? Thank you. Wow, what a lovely reload. That actually changes this. Replacing one of our husks with... Can we do that? Can we just, like, get rid of somebody? I imagine we can, right? I don't know if we sell them or something, or just, like, drag them out. I guess I could shove them in a room and then, like, vent the room and kill them. That's not a great way to do it. It would be good, though, to replace one of these husks with, like, an actual person. Our weapons are decent, I guess. We don't really have a lot of money. Ship armament. Ship armament, consumables and systems, crew contract. Psychomancy, I feel like that was... I just don't know if we necessarily want that. Ship armament, consumables... I think we want ship armaments, so we'll go here. It would be good to get a little bit of a fight going on. Of course, we got nothing. Alright, let's just go here. Alright, let's talk. I spent a time within the Dominion of Strife. The sheer density of their weapons factories is overwhelming. A society whose every facet has been rendered down to a single purpose. The production of war. Alright. These are our armaments. Flame Lance. Required power 112. Retributor. Retributor. That seems pretty sick. That just looks like a strong boy gun. Storm cannon, bolt cannon, hull damage per shot 1, hull damage per shot 2. This thing kind of sucks. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, we can't sell that. I did not realize that it would immediately sell it. That definitely puts us at a disadvantage. I thought it would give us a price. Well, maybe we buy the Flame Lance then. I think we're gonna have to. We need another gun. Unless there's something... Ooh, constructs husks. That's interesting. Well, I guess we can't install any systems. Ion Tunneler. And we actually could afford that too. I wanted this Retributor, but... Number of shots 1. Ion damage 1. Projectile count 3. We need hull damage. Yeah, we'll pick that up. And once again, immediately picks it up. Oh, it tells you the sell price at the bottom. I'm a doofus. I'm a doofus, whatever. Maybe that's all we could do. This gun does seem a little bit better. We're gonna set it like that. It only has 3 charges per jump. That may not... We may have screwed ourselves there, although that was like a weak weapon. Alright, we're gonna head... What's this down here? Crew contracts. We may want to go there eventually, to be honest. So maybe we go like... Man, this is a huge sector. We go like up and that way. We gotta get a move on, man. This is, let's see. You arrive and system find a small Imperial outpost refinery under attack by a Corsair ship. Yeah, let's launch a small... Let's launch a fast strike. You command your engine to a maximum output and race towards a Corsair ship. The sheer speed, granted by your upgraded drive thrusters, catches the Corsairs by total surprise. How are they already shooting? What do they got on board? Let's see. I'll start with Stormbolter. We'll put on the weapons. Corsair, Gene Soldier. Yeah, okay, they could totally beat our ass. Let's do shields. Flame Lance. Let's put it in there because there's 2 dudes in there. And the Hell Missile is gonna go to the weapons. There's also a chance... there we go, nice little stun. Okay. They put the fire out almost immediately. Alright. Nice. The Flame Lance looks like it does ignore shield. So that actually makes it a little bit better than the Bolt Lancer, although it sucks. It only has 3 shots. It shoots super fast, though, so it's a guaranteed 3 damage. That's pretty nice. I wonder if it stores up to more charges per shot if we don't use it on a jump. That I am not sure. The only problem we have here is now what we really have is like our Storm Cannon. The Mag Pulse is nice. But it doesn't do damage to the hull, which is kind of stinks. All right. Right, so we really want to time this one with the Stormbolter, which I kind of have to do with all these guys. And that should be it. Very nice. Going through a lot of missiles. The little boy's floating out there. All right, 2 missiles back, 66 scrap. Holy cow, all right, we just got some heavy scrap. We definitely want to save that up for a nice weapon, but we have a ways to go before that. That we do. Transport vessel detected, unvisited node. What do we do here? I think we... I'm gonna put 1 there. I don't know if I necessarily want the missiles going out faster, I'll be honest with you. I feel like we'll just go through them quicker. Everything's really expensive right now. Let's do that. Let's do that. That gives us a little bit of passive upgrades. Let's see what's going on here. We're feeling pretty strong. Death Cult warship transporting valuables. Alright. They got a lot of guns. I got a storm cannon, a hull ripper, and a putrefactor. I don't like the fact that it creates toxic gas. Another Death Knight and some ghouls. That's the only thing is these Death Knights. 5 damage, immune to poison. Yeah, we just can't take one of those guys on. We need our own, like, super... I mean, I guess we could send in... We could send in our boss man, but that seems extremely dangerous. So we're just going to do what we've been doing in this sector, which is what do we need to take down there? Let's do this. We're gonna aim you guys over here. Mag pulse on the shield room, and we will turn auto fire off. We're going to fire the Hell Missile at the weapons as well. Very nice. Oh, look at that. We killed a ghoul just by doing that. Oh, let's kill another one. Alright, we're going to wait to shoot this right until the Mag Pulse hits. Okay, and then Mag Pulse is going to shoot, and we are going to follow up, and we'll shoot at the shields and set it to auto fire. Very nice. We're actually gonna wait to do this because it does look like we are doing crazy damage. Just gotta time it right with the mag pulse. Very nice. Shoot him again. Some heavy hull damage. They are on like, oh my god, we should have killed their entire crew with just that flame lance. That's crazy. And we're timing it. Fire again. Very nice. And the missile. Alright, we're going to turn off the missiles. We're just going to wait for the mag pulse to hit and hopefully clean them up. Perfect. Just as planned. 3 missiles, 74 scrap. We'll take it. Alright, shipyard, a safe place to rest. We probably can repair some hull there. You briefly detect a Gorgothian vessel on scan without it detecting you in return. Ionic interference with nearby neutron stars mask your presence. This may be a good opportunity to gain the upper hand. Yeah, to improve sensors, and we have... so yeah, I guess when you surprise these guys, you just come in like guns ablaze and weapons super hot. It's another one of these Death Knights. Maybe he'll teleport on board and we'll be lucky. We'll shoot there. I almost kind of want to put the... let's put their life support system on hold. And fire everything else here. We're going to wait on the Stormbolter and let it rip. And fire. Boom, boom. Yeah, you really have to get that Stormbolter like right in between. I'm going to turn the missiles back on. So he like immediately went there. Aim you there. Ion pulse detected. It looks like they're sending somebody over. Okay. Where are our cultists? Let's see. 60 and a 3. That's actually kind of scary. We're going to teleport you in there and send you over there. You start the fight, and we're waiting for the mag pulse. Is that Ion Storm from the sun or something? Or is that something they're firing at us? I don't see something that does an ion pulse. Interesting. Must be from like a local star or something like that. Alright, that was fast. Let's return to stations. We quickly performed a murder for the Emperor. Alright, another ion pulse detected. Does that take out our shields? Nice. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. That's what we want, is to time the mag pulse right before the Stormbolter gets 3 shots or 2 shots off. So we wait. And look at that. The, and boom. Boom, boom. I feel like the mag pulse shoots a little bit slower. We're going to stop the, oh, it turned off our missiles anyways. So, interestingly, us flyer, like, fire lancing the life support system seemed like a pretty like passive way to take them out. We got to get out of here. Interesting. We already have Hellfire missiles. We will take the fusion charge. Okay, let's get out of here. Go to the shipyard. Very nice. Repair, construct a machine slave. I don't think it... Munitions might be better. Let's see how many we can get. 8. Perfect. TX. Missiles are... We're doing okay right now. We have 3 shield anyways. How does this work? We put this on the commander, I think it was what it was, right? Vitus Voret. It's a tool. Yeah, so then he gets that there. That's like good if you're gonna go blow a system up. He's not really gonna be doing that terribly often. The guys who are boarding the ship... Yeah, we'll just hold on to it for now. Alright. Well, I think we want to go down and towards the crew contacts, just so we can get one of these whole slaves. It'd be nice to get another, like, really good guy. Okay, 3 shields. What do we got? Combat husk. Husk. Alright, this is going to be a boarding. Now it feels like it actually would be good to get everybody over. But let's send the commander, and we'll get you up there. And we will load up our crew. And... what's going on with the shields? We're gonna do the flame lance on the weapons. We'll do mag pulse on the weapons. And we're gonna hold off on everything else for right now. Okay. Let's keep an eye on those guys. Keeping an eye on their health. Keeping an eye on their health. We may need to recall them sooner than later. They are going pretty hard. They're definitely going extremely hard. We're gonna fire off the storm bolter. Alright. Can we recall the crew? Let's load the crew. Let's recall the crew. Okay, the crew has been recalled. Very good. Let's get you guys back in there. And run a little... I'm surprised that the commander took more damage than the rest. We straight up murdered, like, all of their husks. I think that's... Well, yeah, so we didn't waste any missiles, which is nice. They're done. They are totally done. Yeah. Don't want to be firing missiles. Just keep shooting the ship. Oh, they are firing missiles. Looks like ion missiles or something like that. Let's, I'll just send you back over, I guess. Okay, we killed everybody on board. We get some money back. Everybody returned to stations. That was a good tactical assault. And, what level were their sensors? I guess I didn't say. Let's just watch their ship explode. Just for the pleasure of it. Flame Lance, honestly, is pretty good. I'm really liking just the ability to set like an immediate fire. Seems to be doing a lot of damage before we can even... It seems like it's good for like getting on there too. What do we got? Prize's artifact of the Divine God Machine has been detected inside your ship. We will not stand this insult. All right, well, you got husks, and an engineer. That means the boys are coming to town, to say the least, and we are going to... I don't know what that means. We're going to set your weapons on fire. We're going to stun you in this room. And we will shoot your life support system. We are going to load the crew and launch you into the engine bay. hopefully... Okay, so that sends everybody over there. Everybody's fighting in the corridor. We are murdering. We are murdering. We're doing good. The Stormbolter shot a little late. Should have waited on that. The guys are still doing their job, and I think that's the crew. Very nice. I'll just recall them. And let's give everybody a little heal. Oh my gosh, we have 309 scrap metal. We are doing crazy, crazy good. Let's see. Just kind of holding on to stuff for now. Launch bay, it might be more important in the upcoming sectors, but it doesn't seem terribly busy right now. I guess we'll do this. Upgrade that before we really need it. And let's head to... We want to see if we can pick up another guy like we were saying. Let's see. Your... Corsair ship suddenly drops. Let's intimidate them. Oh, they just leave. But we got a pistol out of it. Interesting. 1 DPS in medium rooms. Very interesting. 1 DPS, 5 poison DPS. 2 DPS, 3... Okay. Does our commander still have a weapon? Yes, he does. The machine slaves... No, Julianus is... He's got a Grav carbine. Okay. I guess we'll give this to... Item must be equipped in a weapon slot. Okay, it doesn't look like they can. Alright, no real use for the pistol we got right now, but whatever. Let's head to the mercenary zone. Let's see if we can pick up anybody. Let's see what you got to say. Space Serpents, Celestial Hounds, Colossal Amorphous Entities, Crimson Behemoths. The narratives become increasingly fantastical with each jump. Excessive warp travel can lead to a descent into madness. Jump madness, they call it. I mean, dude, look at your face. I don't know if any of this stuff is fantastical. I'm just saying. Anyways. Let's trade. Who do you got? Imperial Recruit, Flux Priest. Man, these people suck. What the heck, dude? Engineer, Flux Priest, Beta. I think these are the same, right? They're Machine Priest 35. They're better than these other people, except they don't have equipment slots. And they explode on death. But increase the power of a friendly system by 1. That's pretty sick. Alright. Oh, looks like they can just come on board. Can we pick up, like, another dude? Can we pick up another Imperial Recruit? Servo Husks? Servo Husks just look better, right? Equipment slots? Yeah, they are better. Okay. Cool. We got some extra peeps on board. Let's repair maximum. Pick up some weapons. Would be good to get another system, but we need we are going to need more power for the weapons at some point. Let's do this. We're going to go for that 4th shield at some point. Let's get you guys... I don't even think you can work anywhere, if I'll be honest with you. I guess you can work doors. And that increases that of the doors. You're definitely going to work on the shields. Oh, man. What is this saying? +3 DPS while in vacuum? Dang, that would be sick if it... I guess... Manned recharge speed. Can we up our shields anywhere? No, I guess not. That would have been super cool if him working on that would have given him extra shield abilities. Alright, you will go work the life support room just in case there's a fire there, I guess. You can definitely have a lot more people on your ship. We'll save these positions. And we're looking pretty good. Let's keep on moving. We're almost done with this sector. You materialize back into real space. Your muscles tense upon seeing an ominous silhouette in the distance. However, upon closer inspection, you realize it is just a large rock. That's the Death Star. That ain't no moon. You move on. Well, uneventful. I'll take it. Alright. As you approach the Stargate, a fracture splits the horizon of reality, unraveling the threads of your existence. Beyond the tear, cold, unyielding darkness churns, alive with whispers that no mortal should hear. Your path spirals deeper into the abyss. This is not the end, it is only the beginning of their gaze. Excuse me? Well, look at that. We won. I thought that was like the Eye of Terror or something. The crew of the Triumph Heaven continues into the dark shroud of eternity. Huh. Interesting. Thank you for playing the VoidWar demo. You can wish list on Steam. Well, now that's really funny. I expected this... I thought there was like a ton more for us to explore in the system. I'm guessing in the full game that there is a lot more to it, right? Because let's see, merged with eternity. I wonder what that means. Game's not out yet, so I guess we really can't tell. There's a whole bunch of ships available. That's pretty cool. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 total ships. Interesting. Torment's kind of like a Diablo. So okay, so they give you normal, and then you could do like super mega hard. Oh, okay. I can change my commander too. Interesting. And so there's money that you get. Exile. They're a psyker, man. It is straight up 40k. They have a little less health, but they have a better ability, I guess. You can change their names. Poison DPS plus 7. More attack, ignores doors, and moves fast. Alright. Can I change my crew at all? Sevian, I can just change their... that's just their crew names. Interesting. So, resonance is like how much you get per game, and there's different variants of the Imperial crew of each ship. So there are quite a few ships, actually. Alright, so yeah, there are 9, and then there's multiple variants for each. That's all the resonance I have right now, so there's not much I can do. And the variant comes with different weapons, too. Can't randomize the hull yet. That's the exterior, okay. Very cool. I was expecting this to go for like way longer. I'm gonna do new game real quick. Let's just do this. And yeah, I think we'll start on the sure. So I wanted to see. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through this entire thing. I could have sworn we had a ton more to go. So it looks like, I mean, FTL could take a while. This seems like it took super long. I don't know. FTL games can take a few hours. So yeah, now I have a bit better understanding of at least some of the differences. I do like that you have the concept of commanders and different ship variants and stuff. You have different ships in FTL as well. But just a little bit more variance there, a little bit more. I think, though, yeah, I would love to do another run, but I don't got the time for that. That's what we're going to call this one. Another short one. I just didn't want to leave that last run kind of hanging. This has been VoidWar. It should be out on Steam when this posts up, so I'm going to check it out if you enjoyed it or want to play a little bit more FTL. That's going to be it for me today, guys. Thanks for watching, and of course, you gotta have your outro. Like, commenting, subscribing, interacting in video, etc. I appreciate a great deal, and it helps the algorithm. There we go. Now, thanks for watching. Have a good one, y'all.